I haven't had the best season with the CMC. In fact, between season 5 and 6, Crusaders of the Lost Mark was the last time I enjoyed the episode. Which is a real shame. I enjoyed the CMC more than the main 6 when I started this whole wild ride. On Your Marks ended up being a poor follow-up to Scoot, Sweetie Belle, and Applebloom getting their touted marks. Mostly due to it felt limiting on what the CMC could do to help others. In turn, making the whole matter feel less whimsical and magical. I mean, after all, they weren't willing to leave Ponyville. Beforehand, when they didn't have their marks, they were willing to go off on crazy adventures, no matter how dangerous. The cart before the ponies left the CMC more like passengers in someone else's episode. It's for this reason I can breathe with a massive sigh of relief that For the Fault in Our Marks ends up being great for what's not in it. The first of many great boons in this story, it briefly touched upon the CMC are now renowned for helping others with their cutie marks. We, the audience, get a brief moment to admire the continuity and move forward. Secondly, we get a return to Griffinstone, and what's more, while there, it's still miserable. I understand it's a flashback for the most part, but it would have been a massive loss to flash back to Gilda's hometown and see everything fixed. Thirdly, the CMC aren't stupid in this episode. They understand that Griffins can't get cutie marks, but decide to give it the old college try cause, well, why not? The idea of trying to overcome the impossible is endearing, it's heartwarming, it's something that people should be encouraged to try now and again. Fourthly, the conflict comes mostly due because two sides care about one another.
Aww.
Well, I mean, if you like sappy bullcrap like that, I'll be over here watching monster trucks and drinking Red Bull.
Hey, whose VHS tape of Beaches is this?
Ahem. Even someone with the most basic of rudimentary understanding of compassion should feel, or at least understand, why others might feel moved by Gabby bonding with the CMC. Fifthly,
Keyframe.
That's right. For anyone who asked me what Keyframe is like, she's Gabby. Sickeningly sweet, good at far too many things for her own good, dare I say OP.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart today.
She even grew up with a bunch of abusive dicks just like...
God damn it, Anthony.
Ah, there it is, I feel more natural again. Speaking of OP, are we going to talk about how Gabby is or isn't a Mary Sue? I say this from a place of love. Gabby is dumb.
I noticed you stopped comparing her to Keyframe.
Indeed, I have. Gabby is talented at a lot of things, but she's not that worldly. Any villain worth their salt would outsmart Gabby.
Hey, what are you guys staring at me for?
So if you had to ask me what was bad about this episode, it ended. I wanted it to keep going. It really has been so long since the Cutie Mark Crusaders had a return to form, endearing, sweet, lovable.
You know, sometimes you're a bigger cinnamon roll than Lightning Bliss.
Don't you have anywhere else to go?
Nah, I already caught the new DWK video.
Your old pal, your bestest buddy, your childhood friend, DWK. So it's been a while since I've done one of these fucking casts. I can't be asked to look when the last one actually was, but yeah, I feel like it's been a minute.
It's either this or watch Jacksonville Hall.
Guys, red truck! Well guys, this is FNGO reminding you don't ask why a field burns or a plague spreads, all for no good reason. Hey guys, if you had a good time with this video, you should head on down to DWK's channel, if you haven't already, where he talks about Sunset Shimmers. I think I got that right. Also, Lily does a video where, and I quote, demonstrates the way FNGR abuses the tone to make people he harasses sound insane and then proceed to lie about them. I haven't seen it yet, but Lily might get that no good FNGR this time. That guy's a son of a bitch. You know what? If it wasn't for that creepy Hispandex guy running around starting shit, I bet Anime Wolfgamer might still be taken seriously. The director would still be allowed
Radio edit.
14-year-old
Radio edit.
That fucking FNGR better learn to shut his mouth if he knows what's good for him. The Brony fandom is supposed to be 1950s America, goddammit, and the moment he understands this is supposed to be the Leave It to Beaver party YouTube, the better off we'll all be.